YouTube, what is up? Kid Cudi here, bringing you some more Battlefield 4 tips and tricks, how to become a better Battlefield 4 player. And today's tip is vehicle minimap awareness, how to pretty much use this to make you a better Battlefield 4 player, which is what I'm trying to do. So, what I mean by this is how you can use this to your advantage to know that somebody got into a vehicle behind you so you can blow them up or do whatever you want to them, or somebody got out of a car nearby you and you can use this to kill him. Pretty much, he doesn't even know you're coming, but you know he's coming without anything happening. I'm just show you how I use this to my advantage. I'm gonna pretty much show you how and what I mean. So, what I'm gonna show you is 3 clips of people getting out of a vehicle and how I notice it, and 2 clips of people getting into a vehicle and how I notice it. So, with the clips, I'm gonna show you pretty much just raw footage, no commentary on the first try, on the first clip, and then I'm gonna go through it again on the second time, and I'm kind of not slow it down, but it's gonna be the same thing. But I'm gonna show you and stop it when I notice the person getting out, and kind of I'm gonna show you talk about how I go through noticing what happened. But I hope I explained that enough. But I'm gonna explain to you when I get into the video, and hope you just enjoy the video as we get into the rest of it. And I'll see you on the next clip. As we pause the video, I want to show you more in depth of what I'm talking about. If you watch this in real time, you can notice this, and once you get used to it, it's even more easier to spot while you're in the game. So, as you see, the vehicle that just pulled up out of nowhere, it just popped up right here in the mini map as just pretty much things just going by. There was a buggy at first that was spotted on the map, but that's not the buggy I'm talking about. As you see right now on the mini map, there's a buggy, and you just watch this in real time, you'll see it. It comes up out of nowhere at all. There was no blue guy, no teammate at all, no squad mate in this vehicle, and it just comes out of nowhere in thin air like it just dropped from the sky. So that's how I know that somebody got out of this vehicle on the enemy team, and how I don't have to really, he doesn't have to shoot to know for me to know that somebody just pulled up, and this can be very useful and kind of predicting that somebody's nearby. So the second clip of showing somebody getting out of a vehicle without shooting or without really being spotted at all, but I know there's a guy coming here without any spotting or at all. So what you saw is a person, a vehicle once again just pops up out of nowhere from pretty much their base, and he doesn't shoot. He wasn't spotted at all. But what I noticed is this vehicle just pops up on the minimap. It like you always gotta pay attention to the minimap at all times, and this is pretty much what I want to explain. Just showing you how it is very effective. As I get the kill, because I knew he pulled up right here and he didn't know I was here. And as you saw, my teammate didn't pay attention to this. So if you're watching this video, Mr. Teammate, maybe next time you look at the minimap and he would have noticed the car pulled up and you just saw he was just, I don't even know what happened to him. He just died. He wasn't paying attention. But showing you another example of how it's very useful in finding a teammate, finding an enemy near you. So example number 3 of somebody getting out of the vehicle showing how it's very useful. This is a very useful tip, people. I'm telling you, it really helps noticing on people getting out nearby. As you saw, as I paused the video, the vehicle just popped up once again. And all these clips, it's never spotted. It's the people are never spotting on the minimap being bright red icons on the map. They're never spotted. It's just pretty much a noticing thing on the minimap. You have to pay attention to the minimap to pretty much notice this. Now, most people won't notice. They won't use this tip. Like, they'll just see a vehicle and not worry about it. So when you see a vehicle just pop up out of nowhere, there was no blue guys that got out of it. No teammates got out of this vehicle. It just popped up out of nowhere from thin air. That means a enemy just got out of a vehicle next to you, and you should go just look at the vehicle, and you're gonna find him like I'm showing you, and you get the kill by seeing, he's never spotted. It's just very cool. Now these can be a little bit more tricky. These are the last two clips, including this one and the next one. So these clips are people getting into a vehicle. Just as you saw, just the opposite of pretty much people getting out of a vehicle. What you see is the vehicle icon disappears from the minimap. So once it's there, and then the next minute, the next second, it just disappears. Like it just disappeared out of thin air. So it's the opposite of somebody getting out of a vehicle. The vehicle is now gone instead of a vehicle not popping up. So as you saw, I didn't even see the little, there's like a dude popped up. I don't know what that was. I didn't see that at the time, so I watched this video. But the vehicle just disappeared out of my minimap. So once it disappeared from my minimap, I knew there was a bad guy that just entered this vehicle, because I was going towards this vehicle, but it just disappeared from my minimap, and I knew that there was an enemy that just spawned in it because it's not blue. So this is another tip on how this can work. Example number 2 of somebody getting into a vehicle. Now, what you saw is there was an ATV. Just go back and rewatch this in real time. So, and there was an ATV behind me. First of all, there was an ATV behind me. Then it popped up, but there was nobody in this vehicle at the time, as I kind of turned and killed that guy, and I can kind of tell there was nobody there. It just respawned the vehicle, and then after I kill a guy, you're gonna see the ATV disappear from the minimap as it respawns. It was there, and it just disappeared. After that, I noticed this on my minimap. Once again, the minimap awareness of a vehicle, and I quickly turned around and killed the guy. There was a guy who just spawned in this vehicle, which is why it disappeared from my map. So once again, another great. I'm telling you, this is a very great tip. I'm telling you, people, there wasn't a friendly in this vehicle, which is why it disappeared, and it wasn't blue or anything like that. So just showing you how it can be very effective. Hope you enjoyed the tip for today. The vehicle awareness, the mini-map awareness of a vehicle being on the map and not being on the map. Pretty much what I want to say is, just the last thing is, kind of explain it if I haven't explained it already and showed it. So when there's a vehicle that disappears on the map, and it was there, and you notice there was no blue guys or any friendlies in that vehicle, and it just disappears from the mini-map out of thin air. There was a vehicle icon, and it just goes away. As you saw there, right here, this is another example. He was kind of spotted, but you see this little buggy pops up on my screen, and that's him right there. This is the guy that got out of that vehicle that just popped up, if you want to rewind that. So if you notice a vehicle, just there was one and then disappears when you're at like a flag or something happens like that, or a tank is nearby you or something of that matter, that means a person just got into it, of a enemy person, if he's not spotted and he's not blue. So that means the enemy is nearby. And the opposite, if a vehicle pops up from just thin air and it's just like moving, like it just rolled up on you, that means a enemy got out of the vehicle and pretty much there's a guy that's there. And you notice that it's not a blue guy or any teammates, like I said, that was in that vehicle before. It wasn't spotted, anything like that. Once you notice this, once you get the hang of this, you'll notice what I'm talking about more in depth. If you watch this, if you rewatch it, kind of pay attention to what I'm trying to say. And hopefully I explained it. Just let me know if I didn't explain it enough. I'll kind of put it in the description below, or not description, in the comments on what I kind of mean. And just hope you enjoy the gameplay. Hope you enjoy the tip. And just I don't know, man. I really think this is a very useful tip. You may dislike it. I don't know, but hopefully it helped you be a better Battlefield 4 player, which is what I'm aiming to do. These are tips that I use when I play, basically, of a ground player, which is what I do. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and I will have more tips out soon. And just hope you enjoy the gameplay. And peace out, YouTube.